Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy B Scott back with another video. Just got done working out, about to eat my every table. I'm gonna show you guys actually. I don't know if you guys have or if you're in LA, I don't know if the every table is everywhere yet. See what I did there? But check it out. Literally their meals are like $7, $8. So I use it as meal prep because I don't like cooking. But yeah, other than that, today is gonna be pretty cool. Getting to do a free test drive, and they're actually coming to the house from a company called POLESTAR. It's an electric car company. They're one of the newer ones, like Lucid. I know there's POLESTAR, maybe a few other ones, but this is gonna be pretty dope because, again, since I'm not in LA like all the time now, I'm here back and forth between here and Baltimore, and I sold my truck in the beginning of the year. I need just like a get around vehicle. So I've been like debating on if I should do just like a little rinky dink, not like a bucket, but like something that's not, you know, going to give me a large monthly, because there's no reason to do that. And I'm not going to do Turo with it because I just don't have the setup for it right now out here. As far as like having a team or somebody else, at least that I can count on to, you know, if the car has problems or, damn, it smells good. Like if I have problems with the car or something like that, that I can call on. So I know I do want to go electric though. Like I'm putting an EV charger on the back of this house or on the side of the driveway. So while you can, if you have a house, and put you guys up on some game real fast. So my EV charger is going to go right on the other side of this little, the hot water heater, which I'm going to change eventually. Also, I'll have a tankless right there. But if you have, or if you're in California, I don't know if it's everywhere. I'm pretty sure it is. It's probably federal. But if you are going to do a EV charger, not only will they give you a rebate up to $1,000, you also, I think I read, you get like a $250 something else, but you also get a discount on your electric bill for doing an EV charger from that, because they put a different meter onto your existing meter. So you'll have two meters. One that reads only for your EV charger, and then the other one is for your regular house. So I'm about to scarf this down real fast because I know I'm supposed to be here at 10 o'clock. And yeah, I'm gonna get some footage while I'm driving the car, and then when they pull up. All right, guys, see you in a second. So they said they're here. What is up, guys? So I'm back. Going? Yes, sir. All right, what's your name again? Dustin Brennan. You don't mind if I film my YouTube channel? Man, this is really dope, man. So, POLESTAR is the company, like I said, guys. And actually, my neighbor has one of these. But they come and they give you a free test drive. And like I said, I'm going to try to do this if I do this, and I do take on an actual bill, I'm going to do this for a business account. So, that way, started, and yeah, we'll be right back. So if I did like that, so standard means basically it gives me the creep, right?
No, standard, you get the most regenerative braking on standard. It's going to be the strongest in terms of the overall yield the car when you drive out. Once you kind of get a better gauge of it. So for instance, low, it's a little bit more gradual.
Okay.
It'll take a little bit longer to come to a complete stop. But I'll let you kind of get a feel for it. And you can change this in the middle of your drive as well. Everything you can access via touch here, and
So everything is basically connected to Google.
Right. So yeah, this was actually the P2, the Polestar 2. This was actually the first car to partner with Google. So the whole Android automotive operating system is fully integrated. So it has its own.
That's a business right now that I would love to get into. And I know I'm into bigger companies like Google, like Apple, and Android, and all that stuff. But it's data collecting.
Yeah. I mean that's
Like.
Yeah, that's the thing. So everyone's, they're familiar with the Tesla, and when they see, blind spot indicators, glow in like
Orange.
yeah.
Yeah, kind of like the Mercedes-Benz. A few other cars have it. Yo guys, so just made it back to the house, did a test drive. Now I'm not gonna say I'm a big muscle car guy, and I thought I would never like a motor. I mean, an electric vehicle for how fast it is. But I ain't gonna lie to you, the takeoff on this car is insane. Like, I've been in a few muscle cars in my lifetime. You know, you get the little torque, you off the line, you kind of lift up, the car lifts up and all that stuff. There's a difference when you don't hear a motor. You can feel how fast you're going and hear how fast you're going. Let me give you guys one last look about the inside of the car as well. Boy, Justin definitely gave a great presentation today. Hold on, which package is this one again? Oh, that's why they bring this one, yeah. So that's why this one is super nice.
And the leather.
Look at the sunroof, bro. The leather is super nice, and it has heating and cooling seats too. So
the ventilated front seats with the leather. It'll come with the ventilated car, the heated front and the rear with the plus pack.
that's what a lot of cars don't have, is the heated rear and the heated and cooling rear as well. They have a lot of different plugs. The back seat comes down, so you can, put your different sports stuff in there if you have bigger things, items you need to grab. They show them how the trunk works again.
Yeah, so it comes standard with the
So if you got your groceries in your hand,
you can open
you can open and
and close.
close it. Which I think a lot of them, they're just only open too though.
Yeah, it depends on the brand.
Right. And then let's show them the front. We call it the front. Some tech person made that name up. So again, it doesn't have an engine, so on the front of the car, you can actually store stuff too. Not a lot in this one, but you got your charging.
So you got your level 2, so it's like 6 to 8 hours.
6 to 8 hours?
Yeah, overnight charge, and then
That one gets you to 100.
yeah.
Ah.
And this is for like your outlet.
So what power do you need? That's a 220, right?
Yeah, that's 220 and the 110.
220. Oh, you can hook up to a regular 110 as well.
It gives you both.
But how long is the difference between the 120 and the 210?
The 220 is going to be, the 110 is going to be 50 plus.
Ah.
But the fast charge is 45 minutes.
Right. Oh, this is one thing I wanted to show you guys too. So I was driving. I wanted to show them the 360 camera. If you can get back in and do that. Hold on, guys. I want to show you guys this. Cause I know a few different cars have it, but on this car it just seems a lot doper to me. I don't know why. There we go. guessing that all has to do with safety.
Yeah, all safety features.
So I just want to go through the whole. Hold on, let me wipe my camera off for a second, guys. All right, that's a lot better. All right, so I'll show you guys this 360 joint. And I already showed you a little bit while I was driving though, but I think how fast do you say like
0 to 60 for the dual motor, you're looking at 4.5 seconds.
But I'm talking about for the 360 camera, like how fast can you go for it to not go away?
It'll go at lower speeds. I think up to like 15 or 20, and then it'll turn off.
Right.
But when you approach, like for instance, when you're about to when you're going at lower speeds, or if you hit traffic, this bird's eye view will turn on. So yeah, anywhere on the screen, if you tap, there's 4 cameras. So the front and the rear camera, it'll be directly through the lens. And you can just tap anywhere on the screen. Just tap 360 and take you back to the screen.
Could you drive with the front camera on?
You can for a little bit.
Then it goes away.
Yeah, then it'll turn off. Yeah, for safety as well.
So what are some other cool features with the entertainment system? Like you said, this has all 3 of the packages in it.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of the infotainment system, I mean this is standard.
Right.
But the way the packs are set up is just going to be individualized for like the features. So.
Oh, let's show them.
But this is also that's like your home button here.
Back to home. Let's show them with the apps with the apps were again. Because this is something I ain't never seen really on a car before. So you can basically drag your apps just like on your phone to another box.
Go back to your home screen. It'll be in whatever section you're in. So.
Right. So you can essentially set this whole thing up like your phone or like your iPad. Now it's back over there. And the whole thing is hooked up or connected with Google.
Yeah, it's fully integrated with the Google operating system or Android Automotive.
So everything that you pretty much want to do in a car, you can ask Google to do it for you. Like how you did the heating steering wheel earlier.
Right. And so instead of saying like, for instance, like, "Hey Siri," you would just say, "Hey Google, find nearest charging station." Tap a location, it'll show you what battery percentage you'll be upon arrival. If it says if you can't reach your destination, it'll actually recommend charging stations along the way.
That's dope. It'll give you calculations, and then you got your maps up here as well.
Yeah, so you can go back to the default screen here, show you your charge and your other space.
Not gonna lie, the wood grain in here is pretty nice too, and the different the leather colors, the leather tones.
Yeah, this is the older model. This is the 22, the Napa leather. But for the 23, it'll be zinc, which is the lighter gray.
All right, y'all. So I'm about to turn the camera around real quick. Yeah, guys. So I really like that POLESTAR a lot. I don't quite know if I would purchase it. I was talking to him about the finance stuff at the end of it. And honestly, like I said, for me, a lot of things have to be about, does it make sense financially? At the end of the day, am I just going to be putting myself back into another position where I'm just paying something for no reason and it doesn't really yield any type of income? So if I did get something like that, which is really nice, I'm not looking at it for myself. I'm looking at it for a great rental car, and then I can use it when I am in town. But for the most part, it would be like a great rental car option, because with an EV car, at the end of the day, you don't have any type of real maintenance upkeep. You don't got no alternator, no transmission, none of that stuff that a regular car would have, that people are going to you know, just over the different usages, the different type of drivers, they're gonna abuse it, right? So you gotta get your car tune-ups and all that other stuff when you got regular gas cars doing rental car services. So that was my whole thing, just thinking about that, like what can I get that would basically give me a great return and has less output when it comes to how much money you need to put back into it. Kind of like with this property, you know, same thing. How can I build this property to where it has less output than it does, you know, income? So again, everything on the outside of the property is super minimal. Like I had to cut my hedges when I got back, and that's pretty much the only thing I really had to do. Or that I have to do on a monthly basis, and that's not even monthly. You know, that's probably like maybe every 3 to 4 months. So the features in that car are really nice. I think it's better than a Tesla, just me personally. The regenerative brakes, I really like that idea because it's not like you have to go back and forth. If you know what regenerative brakes are and you got an electric car, you're winning. You're definitely winning. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, honestly, I think I'm about to eat again because I'm hungry again. I think working out just like 5 days straight in a row definitely built my appetite a lot higher than what it was before I started working out heavy again. But I'm about to go eat something real fast, guys, and then I'll see you in a second. All right. Yo, what's going on, fam? So I was just in the back and I was walking to the front because I was watering everything down, hosing things down because it rained the other night, and got a little notice from a company called Amazon. You know, love them or hate them. But let me flip the camera around and show you guys what just showed up. Dun, 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 dun. It's the juice box, baby. We got the juice. So, if you guys remember the other day in my other video, I mentioned that I was going to put a charging station here at the house because it just adds value to the property. So that's exactly what that is. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it myself. I can't do all that while I'm holding the camera, but the guys, well, the electrical company I usually use, the contractors, they're gonna come do the permits for me, put the other meter on, and install the juice box over there on Monday. Hopefully they come on Monday. Hopefully it don't rain or something crazy. But yeah, if all goes well, we'll have that installed on Monday, and then my next guests come on the 22nd, so it'll be ready for them, and then the future guests. And then I decided I'm finally going to just go ahead and get the Chevy Bolt, because it just makes sense. It's one of the only cars that, you know, while I'm here, I feel comfortable with the payments, and also you still get the federal tax credit. There's a few other cars on the list, but a lot of them I feel like they're overpriced right now. And what I've been learning about the EV cars right now is that the battery life is not exactly what the companies are claiming. So for instance, like the Taycan, whatever it is, the Porsche, that's a 100K car. And so you've been looking on, like if you look on a lot of the what do you call them, like the forums and the blogs and stuff like that, a lot of people are saying like you're lucky if you get 100 miles for a charge on that thing, which they claim that you get, you know, up to like 200 miles on it. So, you know, if you're in a place like LA where you got traffic, you know, stop and go traffic, or you got the AC on, or, you know, you're driving, just in general, the batteries don't last that long. So there's no need for me to be paying for a $70,000 or $60,000, not even a $50,000 car that I'm only going to be using when I'm in LA. And maybe, you know, eventually I'll get it onto Toro or something like that. But for right now, I'm just going to get it and then put it in my business name, so we can still continue to build business credit. And yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go with. So I was excited when that just came because I was actually standing here, but had to show you guys. But all right, guys, in a second. All right, so I was gonna wait until to show you guys, but I thought I couldn't wait to open it myself, because I also want to make sure everything is supposed to be in here. But that's the charger itself. Zoom out real fast. That's the charger itself. You got the harness, or a little catch for the wires. This is probably a bracket for the wall, most definitely. And then under here you got the big old charger, or the part that goes into the car. But yeah, so this goes on your wall. And you know what the dope thing about this is? It's like you can set up because eventually everybody's gonna need. Put this back in here for a second. So eventually everybody's gonna have to have some type of electrical or solar system or something at their property, right? So why not get ahead of it while the government's still giving money for all this stuff? And that was my biggest thing on why I just pulled the trigger, you know, to go ahead and install this. Because at the end of the day, who knows, even, you know, you might be able to kind of like get your power or have a power company that's like kind of like subscription based, low key. I could even see that happening because everything else is going that way. So, you know, why wouldn't municipalities kind of go that way? Especially because they're old school. So, you know, bigger companies like Tesla and all these other Sun City, Solar City, they're coming up with better and bigger ways to do this stuff. So, you know, the next thing would be to actually add like a power pack to the house. So that way you can store power, and that way you don't gotta, you actually end up getting money or paying money, getting paid by the power companies because you're actually giving them power back. So, but yeah, guys, I know I don't sound too excited about this, but I am super excited because that thing would be going right there. I got some extra shingles if anybody wants them. I think I'll keep a few of them, but we're gonna replace this one that I had installed and then put the EV plug right here. And then eventually I'm gonna replace that and get a tankless water heater. But yeah, man, just adding value to the Airbnb. And I can't wait, because next time, like I said, like I was waiting to go back to Baltimore to purchase my next property, and everything is looking good. I just gotta do one thing, and that's talk with my tax advisor so I can make sure I do everything legally and do everything right and come out with the best outcome. So once I talk to him, I'll be able to go back to Baltimore, purchase my property, and get that one up and going. And then I've been looking in a few other markets that are close around there. Tennessee is definitely a market I've been looking at. Chicago, or just Illinois in general. Pennsylvania, of course. Delaware, of course, still. There's a few different markets I've been looking at. So just on the grind, still staying hungry, still staying amped up as ever. And yeah, all right, guys.